What is going on, guys? I'm LT. I'm the co-owner, head engineer, whatever you want to call me. I make all the pads here at Two Dudes Gaming. And today I'm here to talk to you about the original, the OG, the Risen. Funny fact, the Risen was supposed to be called the P38 after Joe Smokey Foss, I believe. I was watching a Fat Electrician video. Love his stuff. And yeah, it was originally going to be the P38, and we're into the universal sense on the bottom, and it was going to have a 38 on every single one. Random fact, but instead it's the Risen, and what is it? It's a balance pad. At the time, I was playing on the Razer Atlas and the Padsmith Crucible, and I just couldn't find that spot I wanted to be. I couldn't find the pad that I wanted, so I made it, and it took a lot of errors, a lot of fails. It took to get here. Actually, what you're looking at is actually a blemish piece itself. The main goal was to reach a very low static friction to give you this feel of glass when you're in your micro adjustments and those quick subtle movements, but give you all the stopping power and the dynamic friction that you would feel in, say, cloth. That was the goal. That was the aim, and that's where we went, and we achieved it. Is it perfect? No. And we stand by the fact that we believe that nothing can be perfect, and the second we say something is perfect, then we're done trying. We stop trying. So no, it's not. I think it's an awesome balance pad, and I think it's true to that term in every way. But enough talk. You guys had a lot of questions about it, so let's shoot.
What's the difference between glass mouse pads and metal?
The biggest differences that you're going to come across with glass and metal is pretty simple. Skates. The effect that the skates have and the materials that they use in skates, the hardness, all that comes into so much more to play with metal than I feel personally it does with glass. I think metal has this way of drastically bringing out the effects in skates, and you can take two skates that are 100% PTFE and somehow they will be totally different. There's so many stock skates. Xtrfy had the Xtrfy MZ1 stock skates and the 64 Pro stock skates. They don't feel the same because something to do with the way they made them and the amount of surface area and the friction. Totally different feel altogether.
Is there a certain way to clean metal mouse pads?
So we definitely advise not to use rubbing alcohol, anything corrosive, anything that would promote rust or corrosion. One of the more common ones that we actually use, I got it here, it's Folds of Honor. I have no connection with them in any way. It's just one of the things I've used. It's actually a stone cleaner. We've used this. You can use basically anything that's going to clean metal. You can also use Windex, that non-ammonia Windex. Anything that's just not, yeah.
Can you do custom requests?
Yes, that is what I'm all about. One of the biggest things with Two Dudes Gaming that I try to really get through to people is when you order a pad, so you're gonna make an order on the website, or you contacted me directly through whatever outlet, I'm gonna contact you. So say you make an order on the website, I'm gonna contact you, and I'm gonna go through the different options and customizations that we offer with each pad. But if you want to do something completely off the wall, let's say you got a crazy idea, bring it to me. I would love to hear it. I'll be completely honest and real with you, and I'll see what we can come up with.
How heavy are the mouse pads?
So a 490, 500 size, it usually averages out right about 9 pounds with the backing. I know we've had a lot of changes with backings and stuff, but they still always average around 9 pounds.
This one is skate compatibility, skate performance, speed comparison, base type.
Skate compatibility. So this is a funny one. Just random funny story. I actually had a guy that tried the pad and he was talking about these skates. We were trying to figure out what it was, and he was using glass skates on them, and it didn't hurt the pad, didn't hurt the skates. In no way am I telling anyone to use glass skates. Please don't. Just don't. Other than that, no glass, no metal skates. Felt skates feel phenomenal. We've tried everything from Jade Pros, Obsidians, anything that we can get our hands on, we've tried. We've had no issues with anything so far.
Is it coated?
Is it coated? The resin is not. The resin is not coated. It is treated and turned and surfaced, but it is not coated.
What is the thickness of the pad?
So all the pads usually roughly based on the backing, because these are all handmade. So what do I mean by that? Handmade. I'm not a machine, and I'm still just a dude from Texas. I make mistakes. I don't do everything perfect. There's gonna be flaws and imperfections. I can't do anything about it. But on average, 1.5 to 2 would be probably the average thickness of the resin.
Does it have a strong metallic smell?
Oh, this is an interesting question. So we never even thought about this being a thing. And then someone emailed me, I believe they were from England. They were like, whoa. And I never thought about it. So when I make your pad, I'm going to make it and then I'm going to test it. I test it myself. Every single pad I test individually myself. Once I'm done testing it and I'm like, all right, this pad's good. This meets my expectations. Send it out. We're going to wipe it down, and it's going to have like a kind of like an oil to it that keeps it safe in the mail. And then when you get it, you'll wipe it down and clean it off. But first opening it, it's gonna smell like metalwork. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's gonna smell like metal. It does lose that smell very quickly, and then it becomes the same smell as any metal furniture in your house, I guess.
The last thing is just asking if you could do a tilted mouse drop or compare other hard pads for reference and a sound test.
Yes, absolutely. So I've got this resin in front of me. There's nothing wrong with the surface other than the scratches at the edges. Again, I hand make each pad, so it's not like I just have perfectly good ones laying around. If I made one, it's going out the door. But I do have blemishes, and this one's a blemish. So again, nothing wrong with the surface in any way, but the backing is non-existent, and it's got something from a previous project design on the edges. Other than that, surface is great. So let's go ahead. I will compare it with the Razor Atlas and the PadSmith, since that's what created it. All right, so we're gonna do a quick little, just kind of spin test. Resin, Atlas, Crucible, cloth, steel, glass. Key specs. I'll do, this is the felt skates. Yep, not gonna happen on a cloth, period. We'll do the Obsidian red. And Obsidian black. And blue stocks.